Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my page, Money Making Juggernaut. I'm your host, Eric Richardson. You guys already know I'm coming with another great video. Today, I am going to share with you guys the sad truth about surplus funds, okay? I'm going to keep it 100% and have full transparency so you guys can realize what you're getting yourself into, because there's a lot of misinformation out there and I don't want you guys to be misguided. I want you guys to know exactly what you're getting yourself into and then what to be prepared for and how you can be successful. All right, so before we get into that, make sure you guys go ahead and hit the like button, okay? Get these likes up and subscribe as well. And cut the notifications on too if you want to be updated when I come out with new videos. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing, guys, is surplus funds is not difficult, okay? It's not difficult to grasp, the gist of this business. All right, so foreclosures occur. There's money left over, all right, whether it was a tax deed or mortgage foreclosure, there's money left over because somebody at the auction paid more than what was due, all right? So there's money that's owed to the previous owner, to lien holders, to other creditors, to a company if they own it, to heirs. That's very simple to understand, all right? But some people overcomplicate it, all right? I'm not sure why. This is one of the most simple businesses out there, all right? And it's so amazing because a lot of the leads, a lot of this information is public information that is accessible. And if you don't have it online, most of the time a simple phone call will get you that list. I spoke to a lady in, what was the county? I had it written down. It was in Freestone County in Texas. Real nice lady. My team sent him an email requesting the form. She gave me a call. I answered all the phone. She answered and I answered and she was like, hey, I got your email request. I just wanted to let you know that it's a huge list. Like, it's very long. Like, I usually have a ledger and I make a copy. I can go ahead and mail that to you. And she was like, it's free of charge. And I was like, oh, that's fine. But to avoid the mailing costs, just go ahead and scan the email. And she was like, oh boy, like that's gonna take, some time. I gotta go scan these documents, but I'll get it to you by tomorrow. I said, cool, no rush. So I'm literally getting a list of individuals who are entitled to these excess funds, and this list is free. So this is what I keep saying. It's not that hard, all right? So don't overcomplicate it, all right? Stop trying to get your head confused. It's simple. A property sells for more than what it was due in taxes or mortgage or HOA, whatever, so be it. And there's money left over, all right? And we're just helping people get that money. So it's very simple, all right? So stop trying to overcomplicate it. All right, people who try to get all their ducks in a row and they try to do everything, you're gonna fail, all right? So I'm gonna let you guys know what most people do and why they fail, and then how you can be successful, all right? So the next thing is those who are successful take action, all right? Like I said before, if you're trying to get your ducks in a row, everything perfect to the T, there's other people who are honestly making calls and are gonna beat you out, all right? So you just need certain pieces of information to go ahead and get started in this business. The first thing is going to be a list from the county, or a list you make yourself seeing the foreclosure results. After that, you need to see who is owed the money, and then you give them a call. Very simple, break it down, then you can go ahead and get started. But in order to make that call, you do need to have some knowledge on this business, all right? And I think to make a call, you need to know three things. First thing, what are we doing? We're helping people file claims. Second thing, what type of claims? These are just gonna be for excess funds after a foreclosure. Thirdly, how do you do it? Well, we work directly with the county. We don't charge any upfront fees, and you help with the paperwork. If you can answer those three things, then you should be able to make a call. All right, so don't overcomplicate it, but look to take action. Don't sit up there and try to make sure that you have everything before you make a call, and you find yourself months later having analysis paralysis, when this business is very simple. You can get started. You can literally close the deal today if you wanted to. If you go online and Googled excess proceeds and you clicked on the first county that popped up and you called every number on that list, I'm pretty sure you could probably get a deal pretty fast, all right? The next one is you have to use your brain, okay? I'm sorry to say this, but you do have to be cerebral. What do I mean by that? When you're on these county websites, you have to use your brain. When you're scrolling online, you need to be looking for keywords: excess proceeds, overbid, overage, surplus funds. When you go to the county websites, you have to use your brain. You have to navigate. Sometimes it's not going to be right in front of your face, so you have to do a little bit of clicking around, a little bit of thinking, okay? All right, I need to go over to the foreclosure department on the website. All right, maybe I can use their search bar. I can type in excess proceeds. I can type in surplus funds. You have to use your brain, okay? Not everything's gonna be cookie cutter and the same in all counties. So you have to understand that you have to use your brain. If a county is giving you a list and all it has is an APN number and a dollar amount, that's more than enough information. Use your brain and start doing research. APN is a parcel number, assessor is parcel number. That is gonna allow you to go ahead and search and figure out what the property address is. After you get that property address, you can find out who the previous owner is. But this is all because you're using your brain. You have to use your brain, all right? The next one is, this is a brutal one. Why are you so worried about payout time? There's so many people that see this business. They see people doing good, large checks. How long did it take? Oh my God, what's the typical payout time? Listen, cut it out, okay? Because while you're sitting up here talking about how long did it take and what's the average payout time and what's the fastest I can get paid, meanwhile, you're going to a 9-to-5 job, you're working the whole year, and you're okay with that, all right? But instead, with surplus funds, you make a few phone calls, you do some research, you get somebody under contract, you do maybe 2 to 3 hours of work on one claim, then you might get paid later down in the road. Could be a month from now, could be 6 months from now. Whatever it is, that does not matter because the amount of time, amount of work that you do is so minor. You're gonna get that done in 2 to 3 hours on a claim. So look at it more as an investment than a job, because think about it. If you had money in the stock market, you throw money in, you're not gonna be like, oh, well, how fast can I get my return? No, you have your money into a fund, maybe a year, you might get 10, 12%. The money is working for you. It's the same thing with surplus funds. Once you get the deal done, you're just gonna have to be patient and get paid, because in that wait time, you're not working, you're not doing anything, you're just waiting, okay? So you guys have to get out of that mindset as, oh, I wanna get paid right now. What's the fastest I can get paid? Listen, this business is great, you're gonna make money, but it's about building the pipeline, helping as many people as you can, because it's gonna come back tenfold, okay? So I want you guys to get into that mindset as, okay, I'm gonna build my pipeline, I'm gonna help as many people as possible. Of course, I wanna get paid, but I'm not worried about getting paid immediately, because you're gonna put in your work, and the work is easy, guys. Come on now, we're on a computer, typing up, making phone calls. So I just wanna let you guys know, cut that out, all right? And then the last one is stop falling in love with your state and the county you're in. All right, so many people want to get started in this business and they can be in like some random county in Oklahoma or Nebraska or something. And they're like, oh, I want to start in my county. Listen, when these foreclosures happen, majority of the time, those people don't even live there anymore. So you're not really going to see somebody face to face in this business. Majority of the deals, the clients that you're helping is out of state or in another city in that state where you won't even see them, all right? There's been a few times where I had to go in person and actually get somebody under contract, but that's rare. Majority of the time, this business is done completely remotely, and it does not matter what state you live in. You can operate this in many states. If you live in Florida, you can do it other places. If you live in other places, you can do it there. You don't need to be in the state that the surplus is in to do the business. You can do this anywhere. Hell, you can even do this if you're out of the country, okay? So I wanna let you guys know that you need to cut that out, to be honest, all right? Because you're gonna limit yourself and you're not gonna be able to succeed like you really can. All right, guys? So those are just a few truths, and I wanted to just completely lay it out there because, you know, there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of sugarcoating. This business is very simple, but you have to use your brain and you have to be a go-getter, all right? If you're somebody who's like just unconfident and just always weary and, you know, you're shaky and, oh, I don't know if I can do this, and don't do it, all right? But if you're a go-getter and you're ready to attack it, you're ready to get these lists, you're ready to call, you're ready to help people, then do it, all right, guys? You already know on my course, I have over 47 chapters. I'm gonna teach you guys step-by-step exactly how to operate this business. You're gonna get access to my mentorship, partnership opportunities, and then when you get the course, you'll be eligible to get into the Facebook group where we do 2 calls per week. We do calls with attorneys, we do workshops. You guys are gonna be guided, you're getting all the documents needed, and you're going to be able to crush it and get a deal. I'm looking forward to helping you guys out. Check it out.